So, following on from House Party Experience 2, here is House Party Experience 3. So, when does this tale take place? This tale takes place New Year's Eve 2011, so I would have been 16. Yeah, 16. Again, like the other House Party stories, like the other House Party Experience stories, it was the same friend that brought this house party to the friendship group's attention. And it started at, I think, 7 or 8 p.m. And it was in a house that was situated in a rough part of town, or at least a part of town that was considered rough. So the friendship group walk over to this house in this rough suburb, about 20 minutes from where I live. We get there, the place is heaving, it's packed. My friend who set everything up talks to the female host, and it's all going well. Until I start drawing attention. And the attention I start drawing is lustful attention. There was one girl, same age as me, that was attracted to me. We danced for a spell until she sort of ran away, embarrassed. I think she was embarrassed dancing in front of everyone. I also think her boyfriend was there in the room as well, or something, or her ex-boyfriend. So yeah, we're dancing, she pops off, my friend comes over and I think and says, oh, that was her boyfriend sat over there. I personally wasn't bothered by her ex-boyfriend being there. I'm like, why would I care about that? Like, if they're over, so what? But anyway, we're dancing, she sort of pops off after a spell. No issue. It was the mother of the host that was an issue. It was like the tale of the man on the bus. And I'm pretty sure I've done it. I've the Stranger on the Bus experience. I think that video. It was like that. It was like the guy on the bus. In the Stranger Experience video, because like the guy who was attracted to me, drunk, kissed my temple. It was like that because, well, this woman, the mother of the host, kissed me too. Like it was weird. Like I was stood in the kitchen. She knew how old I was. I was 16. This woman was like 40 odd. And I'm stood with my friends, and she asks for a kiss. This 40-year-old woman asks a 16-year-old for a kiss. Now she's tipsy. Now I'm thinking, oh, a kiss on the cheek. No, that I wouldn't have minded, performing. That's just like greeting-esque like. But no, like this woman was after like some lip-to-lip action, some lip-to-lip contact, and she started walking towards me with her lips out, and like I'm backing away, clearly not into it. I don't want to do it. My friends are behind me. This woman's friend is sat up on like the kitchen counter, but as I said, this 40-year-old woman keeps walking towards me, and there was this moment where I just felt like trapped, both physically and mentally. I was just like just like oh, what do I do? I don't want to do this, but she's coming at me with these lips, and I don't know how to get out of it. Do I drop her with a swift fist to the jaw, or an African thunderclap? No, do I give her a quick spinning back fist? I did none of these things. But I was just in that sort of like crazy. What do I do here? So yeah, I did none of that. Instead, it got to a point similar to when I was on the bus with the gentleman that was attracted to me and kissed me, and I was getting off, and the man pushed his like junk like against my rear. Like I knew what was coming, I knew what to expect. She was going to end up like kissing me, so like I hesitantly just like weirdly not wanting to like peck to this drunk woman, like old enough to be my mother, like on the lips. Like there's like weird like, oh okay, but I've got like just like I'm moving in, and I'm like, oh and I just did it, and like tried to like, it was like a second or two. It wasn't like heavy, it wasn't hot and heavy like a leg over the shoulder or the leg on the waist, nothing like that. It was just like, okay, I've got to do this. Let's rip this bandage off like really quickly. So yeah, the lips lock and all that for like a second, or like not even that, so a second and the experience is over. Or was it? Nope, because this woman just kept complimenting me to her daughter. And yeah. So the woman had just kissed me. She kept complimenting me, like to my face, this mother, and kept complimenting me to her daughter. And I remember being sat down on a seat in the living room, and the mother like just sat on my lap, right? Just sat in my lap, And I'm just like sat there, a 16-year-old with this 40-ish-year-old woman just fawning all over me, and sitting in my lap. It was one of the weirdest situations like I've ever been in. It's crazy. People say, I think, that that those that are considered pretty or beautiful, by society, have it easy, if you're pretty or you're considered attractive, whatever. Well, getting hit on, and having people want to lip lock with you when you don't want to, it can be quite jarring. It isn't, the best of things, to be involved in. But anyway, apart from that experience, kissing, mothers, the party was fine, pretty standard. The girl that was my own age, who I danced with, but she ran away. And we texted a few times after the party, but it just sort of fizzled out and nothing really came of it. Yeah, that was that. My house party experience 3. Do you have any house party experiences? Let me know in the comments. And with that being said, thank you for listening.